I'm 16 years old, and I've just advanced to the women basketball team that plays in the second highest league in Sweden. This is my first game with this team, and I'm the rookie. I'm sitting on the bench, and all I can think about is, when will I get the chance? I'm so ready. Suddenly, my coach points at me and says, "You're going to play." I can feel my heart beat really fast. Now is the time. I'm ready to hit the court, as coach tells me. "You're the fastest out there. And I know you're a good shooter. Use your speed and dribble by your guy. And when you get the chance, try the three-pointer shot." I'm feeling super excited and boosted with self-confidence. I know that it doesn't really matter what the outcome of the game is. With this tremendous support from my coach and teammates, I know I will thrive on the challenge. I'm going to go out there and give my all. Moving forward in my life, I always kept the game of basketball and this type of trusting leadership close to my heart. Although I was a rookie, my coach showed deep trust and support in me, and that enabled me to grow. During my university studies and internships throughout the world within the manufacturing industry, I noticed that this type of leadership was something that I was drawn to. I was attracted to it because it gave me a chance to come in and make an impact and grow at the same time. As I was graduating, I was in contact with a few companies regarding future employments. And at that time, I wasn't really sure whether I wanted to work in the manufacturing industry or in management consulting. And one day, as I'm on Facebook chatting with friends, something on the right-hand column draws my attention. You know, the column with all the ads like "buy flowers for Valentine's" or "cheap razor blades," ads that you find quite annoying and you never really pay attention to them. Well, this one drew my attention, and it said, "Volvo Group International Graduate Program, Global Manufacturing, Volvo Buses." And since I've been raised in the manufacturing industry from the age of 16, and I've always dreamt of working globally, I thought to myself, what a perfect match. So I applied to the job, and I was fortunate enough to be welcomed to an interview. At the interview, I met the hiring manager and his manager. We had lunch together, and during that meeting, I felt how that exact same feeling as on the basketball court starting to grow within me. I felt that the managers really saw me for my potential and ambitions for the future, and it made me want to grow under their leadership. We genuinely clicked, and I knew that I would thrive on the challenge if I would be given the opportunity. Well, guess what? I ended up landing that job. And I still never forget the feeling. I mean, and the day that I received the phone call about, "You got the job." It was April 4th, 2015. I was in Boston. It was a cold day, but my heart was just filled with joy, pure joy. And when I started at Volvo in September 2015, I immediately sat down with my manager, and we made a plan together on what I should see, do, and learn. And We discussed the project scope and the execution of my project and what type of rotations that I should do in order to learn from different parts of the company. In that initial phase at my new job, my manager told me two things I will never forget. First thing he told me was, "Tara, I don't really care what the outcome of your project is, or what's in your project report. However, what I do care about is how you execute on this, how you are enabled to engage and work with people, and what type of leadership abilities that you show." And that brought me back to that exact same feeling as on that game day, that it didn't really matter what the result of the game was, or if I hit the three-pointer shot or not. What mattered was that I dared to go out there with self-confidence, with a leader that really trusted and believed in me. That enabled me to develop my game. Second thing that my manager told me was, "Tara, you write the story of your career, and you have to do what feels right in your heart. I will be here as a manager and coach and guide you and help you, but the ball is in your hands. And sometimes it's going to be a tough game, I tell you that." And I'm like, "I'm ready for this game. Let's play." A few days later at my new job, I had a meeting with a colleague of mine who's been at the company for 35 years. He's been working at Volvo for 35 years. He told me something I had not expected at all. He said, "Tara, it's so amazing to have you here. You do not have the Volvo glasses on yet. You have your own curious, uncolored glasses. How fortunate for us. Here is the spaningsboken." And I was like, "What's a spaningsboken? Like a gaze book? What's that?" He said, "I want you to write down all the questions that you have and all your ideas. Everything that you think that we're doing strangely or wrongly, write it down. And then let's review this weekly or monthly. You are such an asset, Tara." I never forget the feeling that that gave me. I mean, here I am, a young rookie engineer, and my rookie abilities in this field are actually extremely valued. With the support and trust that I received from my colleagues and managers, I really did thrive on the challenge. I felt that I was in a secure zone where I could ask questions and raise ideas with self-confidence. And I felt as a key player who contributed to the team with my personal skills and perspectives. And I really did develop my game. So, up until this point, everything's awesome, right? Yeah. Well, here's something I've been thinking of during the 2+ years that I've been here at this company. The most received question that I get is, "How many years have you been at Volvo?" And the most frequent information I get from someone else is, "I've been here for X number of years." So, why am I notifying this, that we talk about number of years at the company? Well, it seems like we're evaluated based on the number of years at the company. And why could this be an issue then? Well, in my opinion, if this is the type of information we share with each other, we are right then and there sort of creating a wall between us, like a distance. Instead of focusing on number of years at the company, why not really try to get to know the person? And ask instead, what's your passion and interests? Or why not talk about the future that we're here to create together? You know, where do you see Volvo in 3 years? In my opinion, when this is the type of questions that we ask about number of years at the company, we might unconsciously miss the opportunity of welcoming new perspectives that comes with the uncolored glasses. If my managers and colleagues hadn't welcomed me the way that I did, that they did, I would have never developed my game the way that I did. Being new at a company can never replace 20 years of working experience. And it shouldn't. But if we combine the two, we will have a team that is very competent, with mutual exchange of knowledge and experiences that together will drive innovation. I love being a part of a team where we are all considered key players. And I think that this is typical for my generation, millennial generation, because we want to be creating competitive advantages for the future together. So, dear leaders of this room, I encourage you all to empower and boost the rookies. Let us all join the game. Let's play together.